everybody, this is Charlize, the Nocti Girl here in Wetzlar, Germany at the Mothership with Leica Society International. Follow along as I check out what this awesome event has in store for us. As it's been a few years since I was last here, naturally I was very excited to check out all the new campus upgrades and make new friends. People often ask me why I enjoy these LSI events so much. Well, they're like the VIP pass to stuff we would normally get to experience. Organized, structured, and opening doors to people and things that make you go, wow! The whirlwind 3-day event kicked off with a morning session of Q&A featuring top execs from Leica AG. Andrea Pacella, the Global Head of Marketing, Stefan Daniel, the Global Director of Business Unit Photo, and Stefan Schultz, the Head of SL and Q Series. Andreas Kaufmann, the chairman of Leica, was meant to grace us with his presence, but he was feeling a bit under the weather that day. However, we still got to throw questions around like confetti as long as they weren't future product sneak peeks. After a short break, Karin Rehn-Kaufmann, the art director and chief representative of Leica Galleries International, holding the reins for 27 Leica galleries worldwide, talked about the 5 columns of Leica culture in which she is currently responsible for.
So I'm Karin Rehn-Kaufmann. It's lovely to tell you that we are here now at the Leitz Park in Germany, the headquarter of Leica Camera AG. But it's not only the headquarter, it's the melting point for photography all over the world, with being able to see photography on many, many different levels. And we have the honor to have here today the Leica Society International, empathetic people about Leica from 20 different countries. This is really an honor. And I just had a short presentation about the 5 columns of Leica culture, and that's what I'm taking care of since quite a long time. That we have 27 Leica galleries around the world, we have the Leica Oscar Barnack Award, and so on and so forth. And what is very important, and I mention it because I looked at the audience and I said, oh, we need more women in photography. We need more women with Leica, so especially with Leica in the US. And therefore, we founded the Leica Woman Award in the US, and we will continue to support Leica women photography all over the world, because women have a different look on stories, on things worldwide, and this makes photography so important to have different views on the same topic. So thanks a lot, and continue to shoot. Good light.
The afternoons were jam-packed with various activities to choose from. We took a stroll through the charming old town of Wetzlar, explored the treasures of the Ernst Leitz Museum, had an exclusive tour inside Haus Friedwald, which was Ernst Leitz II's home not normally open to the public, and even got an insider's peek into the private vault of Leica Archives. We saw some of the most rare and unique cameras and accessories that they're basically unicorns. But guess what? They even let us play around with some of them. On the top of my list was the studio shoot with Silvergrain Classics, a hub for photo magic, film development, and quarterly print journal dedicated to film-based photography and cinematography. They handed each of us a roll of CineStill 50D, and by the end of our 3-day event, the film was developed, scanned, and printed. Check out these shots from my Miami Blue M6 and 50mm 0.95 Noctilux. The excitement of the second day kicked off with a keynote address from Matthias Harsch, the current CEO of Leica AG, followed by Peter Karbe, the genius behind the design of my 0.95 Noctilux and the Head of Optical Development. I could not contain my excitement and nervousness as I stood up to ask him a question.
Hi Peter, my name is Charlize, and I just want to tell you that I absolutely love this lens. It's been my only lens to use on forward end bodies for the past 8 years. That's how much I love it.
So my name is Peter Karbe. I'm in charge of optical design at Leica. And today I had a presentation at LSI. This LSI is a very great group of enthusiasts, Leica enthusiasts, and I like them very much. And I'm happy to give them my presentation about sharpness, about performance, and about Leica lenses. And it's great to be here in this group. It's like a family for me. Yes.
The third and final official day of the event kicked off with a presentation from none other than Steve McCurry. It was surreal seeing him right there, so close that I could almost touch him. We delved into his extensive body of work, soaked in his experiences, stories, and the challenges he encountered during his travels on assignments. The rest of the day was packed with other fascinating presentations from Hari Subramaniam, Jono Slack, and Richard Regino, the Executive Director of Leica Society International. Now let's hear from some of the attendees.
Hi, I'm Kenny. I'm here at the LSI conference, a Leica conference at the Mothership in Wetzlar, Germany. Thoroughly enjoying it. Did the little walk into town yesterday, little photo shoot, and looking forward to some more fun activities today. I'm shooting my M11, and I have a loaner 50 Oppo lens today, so looking forward to seeing what it can do.
Hi, my name's Nicole. I'm here in Wetzlar, Germany at the LSI annual conference. It's my first time attending and I'm having a really great time meeting so many wonderful people. I am shooting a Leica M3 camera.
Hey, I'm Thomas from beautiful Huntersville in North Carolina. Enjoying my time here out in Wetzlar at the Mothership at the annual LSI conference and mostly enjoying the beautiful German fall weather. I'm shooting with an M10R.
Hi, I'm Cynthia. I'm from New York. I'm here with my son, John, and this is my second conference. So the first I enjoyed so much in New Jersey. I decided to come to Wetzlar for the Mothership experience. I am trying out the Q2. I normally shoot with an M11.
Hey there, I'm John from Los Angeles. I'm here in Wetzlar at the LSI conference. We're having a wonderful time. Today I'm shooting an M10R, and normally I shoot a Q2 monochrome, which I absolutely love.
As if the event wasn't already epic, guess what? I scored a free sensor cleaning for my M10P Safari, courtesy of Leica Society International and Leica Camera AG. The jam-packed, super fun, and enlightening 3-day event wrapped up with an awesome banquet on the last night. Brad Husick, LSI's president from 2022 to 2023, officially handed over the reins to the new president, David Noble. The winner of the 2023 LSI Photography Grant was also announced. But wait, I haven't spilled the beans about the bonus day. The real cherry on top of this event was the extra bus tour to lovely nearby towns and vineyards. We checked out the iconic Lorelei Rock with its Rhine River view and took a leisurely walk through the charming streets of Baccarat. Good times, good wines, good eats, great photos, and of course, fantastic camaraderie. It was the full package.
Hi, this is Brad Husick, and I'm no longer the president of LSI as of yesterday, but we just completed our pilgrimage back to the Mothership, as you can see behind me. And it's been an absolutely extraordinary event in so many ways. We had over 180 people here, our largest event ever. We represented over 20 countries. We have more than 60 members now who are here for the very first time as LSI members. And we just had an absolutely incredible time. Yesterday, I handed the reins of the presidency to our new president, David Noble, and he's going to be an amazing leader for LSI. We have the privilege of serving 2 one-year terms as leaders of the organization, and David has been the executive vice president for the last 2 years, an incredible colleague, a partner, and the organization is just going to be in amazing hands with him. I'd like to invite you to our next event, which will be in the spring of 2024. We'll be in Nashville, Tennessee in April, so please join us.
I can't express enough how much fun I had, and I'm thrilled that I decided to join this time. Sure, the trip was a bit pricey, especially coming from Los Angeles. But the things I saw, the knowledge I gained, the experiences I had, and the connections I made are priceless and will surely last a lifetime. Catch you at the next one!